evening, everyone. I will be your narrator for tonight's workshop. The reading of the play, The Long Christmas Dinner by Thornton Wilder, which was first performed in 1931 at Yale University Theater. This play is a one-act drama about three generations of one family, the Bayards, sharing Christmas dinner. We're not exactly sure where they lived nor the exact time span of those 90 years, though there is one big event which gives it a time frame. It is a quintessential Wilder play, and throughout you will see glimpses of other Wilder plays. As this is a workshop, we ask your forbearance, as not all ages or genders are exactly how the playwright intended. Please play along. We did our best. As there are quite a few people coming and going, let's take a moment before we start and introduce you to the characters in our play. As I said, I will be your narrator. For our first generation Bayards, we have Lucia, wife of Roderick, Roderick, Lucia's husband, Mother Bayard, Roderick's mother, cousin Brandon from Alaska. Our second generation of Bayards are Charles, Roderick and Lucia's son, Genevieve, Roderick and Lucia's daughter, Leonora Banning, Charles' wife, cousin Ermengarde, a first grade teacher. And finally, our third generation, Lucia II, twin daughter of Charles and Leonora, Samuel, twin son of Charles and Leonora, Roderick II, son of Charles and Leonora. And that is our cast. The Long Christmas Dinner is a serious play, lightened with humor of character. It has a human, tender, moving quality, both appealing and forceful. All action takes place in one setting at the Christmas table. Thank you for coming out tonight. I hope you enjoy our workshop, and let us begin. The dining room of the Bayard home. Close to the footlights is a long table, handsomely spread for Christmas dinner. The carver's place with a great turkey before it is at the spectator's right. At your extreme right is a strange portal trimmed with garlands of fruits and flowers, and directly opposite, on the other end, edged and hung with black velvet, these donate portals of birth and death. 90 years are to be traversed in this play, which represents in accelerated motion 90 Christmas dinners in the Bayard household. The actors are dressed in conspicuous clothing and must indicate their gradual increase in years through their acting. Most of them carry wigs of white hair, which they adjust upon their heads at the indicated moment, simply and without comment. The ladies may have shawls concealed beneath the table that they gradually draw up about their shoulders as they grow older. Throughout the play, the characters continue eating imaginary food with imaginary knives and forks. There is no curtain. The audience arriving at the theater sees the stage set and the table laid, though still in partial darkness. Gradually, the lights in the audience become dim, and the stage brightens until sparkling winter sunlight streams through the dining room windows. Enter Lucia. She inspects the table, touching here a knife and there a fork. She talks to a servant girl who is invisible to us.
I reckon we're ready now, Gertrude. We won't ring the chimes today. I'll just call them myself. Mother Baird, Roderick, we're all ready. Come to dinner.
Enter Roderick pushing Mother Bayard in a wheelchair.
And a new horse too, Roderick. I used to think that only the wicked owned two horses. A new horse and a new house and a new wife.
Well, Mother, how do you like it? Our first Christmas dinner in the new house, eh?
I don't know what your dear father would say.
Here, Mother Bear, you sit between us.
My dear Lucia, I can remember when there were still Indians on this very ground, and I wasn't a young girl either. I can remember when we had to cross the Mississippi on a new-made raft. I can remember when St. Louis and Kansas City were full of Indians.
Well, imagine that, Bear. What a wonderful day for our first Christmas dinner. A beautiful sunny morning, snow, a splendid sermon. Dr. McCarthy preaches a splendid sermon. I cried and cried.
Come now. What do you have? Mother, a little sliver of white?
Every least twig is wrapped around with ice. You almost never see that. Can I cut it up for you, dear? Gertrude, I forgot the jelly. You know, on the top shelf. Mother Bear, I found your mother's gravy boat while we were moving. What was her name, dear? What were all your names? You were a Genevieve Wainwright. Now your mother...
Yes. You must write it down somewhere. I was Genevieve Wainwright. My mother was Faith Morrison. She was the daughter of a farmer in New Hampshire who was something of a blacksmith too. And she married a young John Wainwright.
Now, Genevieve Wainwright, Faith Morrison.
It's all down in a book somewhere upstairs. We have it all. All that kind of thing is very interesting. Come, Lucia, just a little wine. Mother, a little red wine for Christmas Day, full of iron. Take a little wine for thy stomach's sake.
Really, I can't get used to wine. What would my father say? Oh, but I suppose it's all right.
Enter Cousin Brandon from the hall.
Well, I smell turkey. My dear cousins, I can't tell you how pleasant it is to be having Christmas dinner with you all. I've lived out there in Alaska so long without relatives. Let me see. How long have you had this new house, Roderick?
Why, it must be...
5 years. It's 5 years, children. You should keep a diary. This is your 6th Christmas dinner here.
Think of that, Roderick. We feel as though we had lived here 20 years.
Well, at all events, it still looks as good as new.
What do you have, Brandon? Light a guard. Frida, come fill up Cousin Brandon's glass.
Oh dear, I can't get used to these wines. I don't know what my father would say, I'm sure. What do you have, Mother Bear?
During the following speeches, Mother Baird's chair, without any visible propulsion, starts to draw away from the table and slowly goes toward the dark portal.
Yes, I can remember when there were Indians on this very land.
Mother Baird hasn't been very well lately, Roderick.
My mother was a Faith Morrison, and in New Hampshire, she married a young John Wainwright, who was a congregational minister. He saw her in his congregation one day.
Mother Baird, hadn't you better lie down, dear?
And right in the middle of his sermon, he said to himself, I'll marry that girl. And he did. And I'm their daughter.
Just a little nap, dear.
Oh, I'm all right. Just go on with your dinner. I was 10, and I said to my brother,
She goes out.
It's too bad it's such a cold, dark day today. We almost need the lamps. I spoke to Major Lewis for a moment after church. The sciatica troubles him, but he does pretty well.
I know Mother Baird wouldn't want us to grieve for her on Christmas Day, but I can't forget her sitting in her wheelchair right beside us only a year ago. And she would be so glad to know our good news.
Now, it's Christmas. Cousin Brandon, a glass of wine with you, sir.
A glass of wine with you, sir.
Does the major sciatica cause him much pain?
Some perhaps, but you know his way. He says it'll all be the same in 100 years.
Yes, he's a great philosopher.
His wife sent you 1,000 thanks for her Christmas present.
I forget what I gave her. Oh yes, the work basket.
Through the entrance of birth comes a nurse wheeling a perambulator trimmed with blue ribbons. Lucia rushes to it.
Oh, my wonderful baby! My darling baby! Whoever saw such a child? Quick, nurse! A girl or a boy? Roderick, what shall we call him? Really, nurse, you've never seen such a child.
We'll call him Charles, after your father and grandfather.
But there are no Charleses in the Bible, Roderick.
Of course there are. Surely there are.
Roderick. Very well, but he will always be Samuel to me. What miraculous hands he has! Really, they are the most beautiful hands in the world. All right, nurse. Have a good nap, my darling child.
Don't drop him, nurse. Brandon and I need him in our firm.
Exit nurse and perambulator into the hall. Lucia taking the place left vacant by Mother Bayard, and Cousin Brandon moving up beside her, puts on his white hair.
Lucia, a little white meat? Some stuffing? Cranberry sauce, anybody?
Margaret, the stuffing is very good today. Just a little, thank you.
Now, something to wash it down. Cousin Brandon, a glass of wine with you, sir. To the ladies, God bless them.
Thank you, kind sirs.
It is such an overcast day today. And no snow.
But the sermon was lovely. I cried and cried. Dr. Spalding does preach such a splendid sermon.
I saw Major Lewis for a moment after church. He says his rheumatism comes and goes. His wife says she has something for Charles and will bring it over this afternoon.
Enter nurse again with perambulator with pink ribbons.
Oh, my lovely new baby! Really, it never occurred to me that it might be a girl. My nurse, she's perfect.
Now, call her what you choose. It's your turn.
Yes, this time I shall have my way. She shall be called Genevieve after your mother. Have a good nap, my treasure. Imagine, sometimes she'll be grown up and say, "Good morning, Mother. Good morning, Father." Really, Cousin Brandon, you don't find a baby like that every day.
And the new factory.
A new factory? Really, Roger? I shall be very uncomfortable if we're going to turn out to be rich. I've been afraid of that for years. However, we mustn't talk about such things on Christmas Day. I'll just take a little piece of white meat. Thank you, Roger. Charles is destined for the ministry. I'm sure of it.
Woman, he's only 12. Let him have a free mind. We want him in the firm. I don't mind saying. Anyway, no time passes as slowly as when you're waiting for your urchins to grow up and settle down to business.
I don't want time to go any faster, thank you. I love the children just as they are. Really, Roger, you know what the doctor said, 1 glass per meal. No, Margaret, that will be all.
Roderick rises, takes a few steps toward the dark portal.
Now, I wonder what's the matter with me?
Roderick, do be reasonable.
But my dear, statistics show that we steady, moderate drinkers.
Roderick, my dear, wait!
Well, it's good to be back at the table again with you all. Oh. How many good Christmas dinners have I had to miss upstairs? to be back at a fine, bright one, too.
Oh, my dear, you gave us a very alarming time. Here's your glass of milk. Josephine, bring Mr. Baird his medicine from the cupboard in the library.
At all events, now that I'm better, I'm going to start doing something about the house.
Roderick, you're not going to change the house.
Only touch it up here and there. It looks 100 years old.
Charles enters.
Charles, you carved the turkey, dear. Your father's not well. You always said you hated carving, though you are so clever at it.
That's a great blowy morning, Mother. The wind comes over the hill like a lot of cannon.
And such a good sermon. I cried and cried. Oh, Mother Baird loved a good sermon so. And she used to sing the Christmas hymns all around the year. Oh dear. Oh dear, I've been thinking of her all morning.
Shh, Mother, it's Christmas. You mustn't think of such things. You mustn't be depressed.
Oh, but sad things aren't the same as depressing things. I must be getting old. I like them.
Uncle Brandon, you haven't anything to eat. Hilda, my uncle's plate. And some cranberry sauce.
Enter Genevieve.
It's glorious. Every leaf twig is wrapped around in ice. You won't almost never see that.
Did you have time to deliver those presents after church, Genevieve?
Yes, Mama. Old Mrs. Lewis sends you 1,000 thanks for her. It's just what she wanted. That's what she said. Charles, give me lots.
Statistics, ladies and gentlemen, show that we steady, moderate.
Well, how about a little skating this afternoon, Father?
I'll live till I'm 90.
I really don't think he ought to go skating.
Yes, but not yet.
He goes out.
He was so young and so clever, Cousin Brandon. I say he was so young and so clever. Never forget your father, children. He was a good man. Well, he wouldn't want us to grieve for him today.
White or dark, Genevieve? Just another sliver, Mother.
Lucia putting on her white hair.
I can remember our first Christmas dinner in this house, Genevieve. 25 years ago today. Mother Baird was sitting here in her wheelchair. She could remember when Indians lived on this very spot and when she had to cross the river on a new-made raft.
She couldn't have, Mother. That can't be true.
It certainly was true. Even I can remember when there was only one paved street. We were very happy to walk on boards. We can remember when there were no sidewalks. Can't we, Cousin Brandon?
Oh, yes. And those were the days.
Those were the days.
And the ball last night, Genevieve? Did you have a nice time? I hope you didn't waltz, dear. I think a girl in our position ought to set an example. Did Charles keep an eye on you?
He had none left. They were all on Leonora Banning. He can't conceal any longer, Mother. I think he's engaged to Leonora Banning.
I'm not engaged to anyone.
Well, she's very pretty.
I shall never marry, Mother. I shall sit in this house beside you forever, as though life were just one long, happy Christmas dinner.
Oh, my child, you mustn't say such things.
You don't want me? You don't want me? Mother, how silly you are. There's nothing sad about that. What could possibly be sad about that?
Forgive me. I'm just unpredictable, that's all.
Charles goes to the door and leads in Leonora Banning.
Good morning, Mother Bayard. Good morning,
Good morning.
everybody. It's a splendid Christmas day today.
Little White Meat, Genevieve, Mother, Leonora.
Every least twig is encircled with ice. You almost never see that.
Uncle Brandon, another. Rogers, fill my cousin's glass.
Do what your father used to do. It would please Cousin Brandon so. You know, Uncle Brandon, a glass
Uncle
of
Brandon, a glass of wine with you, sir.
A glass of wine with you, sir. And the ladies, God bless them, everyone.
Thank you, kind sirs. And if I go to Germany for my music, I promise to be back for Christmas. I wouldn't miss that.
I hate to think of you over there all alone in those strange pensions.
But darling, the time will pass so fast that you'll hardly know that I'm gone. I'll be back in the twinkling of an eye.
Enter the nurse and preambulator with green ribbons.
Oh, what an angel, the darlingest baby in the world. Do let me hold it, nurse.
But the nurse resolutely wheels the perambulator across the stage and out the dark door.
Oh, I did love it so.
Lucia goes to her, puts her arm around Leonora's shoulders, and they encircle the room whispering. Lucia then hands her over to Charles, who conducts her on the same circuit.
Isn't there anything that I can do?
No, dear. Only time, only the passing of time can help in these things. Don't you think we could ask Cousin Ermengarde to come live with us here? There's plenty for everyone, and there's no reason why she should go on teaching the first grade forever and ever. She wouldn't be in the way, would she, Charles?
No, I think it would be fine. A little more potato and gravy, anybody? A little more turkey, Mother?
Brandon rises and starts slowly toward the dark portal. Lucia rises.
It was great to be in Alaska in those days.
Mother, what if...
Hush, my dear. It will pass. Hold fast to your music, you know. No, I want to be alone for a few minutes.
If the Republicans collected all their votes instead of going off into cliques amongst themselves, they might prevent his getting a second term.
Charles? Mother doesn't tell us, but she hasn't been very well these days.
Come, Mother, we'll go to Florida for a few weeks.
Exit Brandon.
Don't be foolish. Don't grieve.
She walks serenely into the portal. At the same moment, the nurse and perambulator enter with pale ribbons. Leonora rushes to it.
Oh, my darlings, twins. Charles, aren't they glorious? Look at them, look at them.
What will I do? What's left for me to do?
Now, which is which?
I feel as though I were the first mother who ever had twins. Look at them now. But why wasn't Mother Bayard allowed to stay and see them?
I don't want to go on. I can't bear it.
Genevieve. How frightful Mother would think that. Genevieve.
I never told her how wonderful she was. We all treated her as though she was just a friend in the house. I thought she'd be here forever.
Genevieve, darling, do come 1 minute and hold my baby's hands. We shall call the girl Lucia after her grandmother. Will that please you? Do just see what adorable little hands they have.
Genevieve collects herself and goes over to the perambulator. She smiles brokenly into the basket.
They're wonderful, Leonora. Give him your finger, darling. Just let him hold it.
And we'll call the boy Samuel. Come on, everybody, come and finish your dinners. And don't drop them, nurse. At least not the boy. We need him in the fur.
Someday they'll be big. Imagine. They'll come in and say, "Hello, Mother."
Come, a little wine, Leonora? Genevieve? Full of iron. Eduardo, fill the glasses. Oh, it certainly is a keen, cold morning. I used to go skating with Father in mornings like this, and then Mother would come back from church saying,
I know, saying, such a splendid sermon. I cried and cried.
Why did she cry, dear?
That generation all cried at sermons. It was their way.
Really, Genevieve?
They had to go since they were children, and I suppose sermons reminded them of their fathers and mothers, just as Christmas dinners do to us, especially in an old house like this.
It really is pretty old, Charles, and so ugly with all that ironwork filigree, that dreadful cupola.
Charles, you are not going to change this house.
No, I won't give up the house, but good heavens, it's 50 years old. This spring, we'll remove the cupola and, well, we'll build a new wing towards the tennis courts.
From now on, Genevieve is seen to change. She sits up more straightly. The corners of her mouth become fixed. She becomes a forthright and slightly disillusioned spinster. Charles becomes the plain businessman and a little pompous.
And then couldn't we ask your dear old cousin Ermengarde to come and live with us? She's really the self-effacing kind.
That's for now. Take her out of the first grade.
Well, we only seem to think of it on Christmas Day with her Christmas card staring at us right in the face.
Enter nurse and perambulator with blue ribbons.
Another boy, another boy. Here's a Roderick for you at last.
Roderick Brandon Bayard, a regular little fighter.
Goodbye, darling. Don't grow up too fast. Yes, I stay just as you are. Thank you, nurse.
Stay just as you are.
Now I have 3 children. 1, 2, 3. 2 boys and a girl. I'm collecting them. It's very exciting. What, Hilda? Oh, Cousin Ermengarde's come. Come in, cousin.
It's such a pleasure to be with you all.
The twins have taken a great fancy to you already, cousin.
The baby went to her at once.
Exactly how are we related, Cousin Ermengarde? There, Genevieve, that's your specialty. First, a little more turkey and stuffing, anybody? Cranberry sauce, Mother?
I can work it out. Grandmother Baird was
Your grandmother Baird was a second cousin of my grandmother Haskins through the Wainwrights.
Well, it's all in a book upstairs somewhere. All that kind of thing is awfully interesting.
Nonsense. There are no such books. I collect my notes off of gravestones, and you have to scrape a good deal of moss, let me tell you, to find that one great-grandparent.
There's a story that my grandmother Baird crossed the Mississippi on a raft before there were any bridges and ferries. Oh, she died before Genevieve and I were born. Time certainly goes very fast in a great new country like this. Have some more cranberry sauce, Cousin Ermengarde.
Well, time must be passing very slowly in Europe with this dreadful, dreadful war going on.
Well, perhaps an occasional war isn't so bad after all. It cleans out the poisons that collect in a nation, like a boy.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yes, like a boil. Oh, here are your twins.
Sam is wearing the uniform of an ensign. Lucia is fussing over some detail on it.
Isn't he wonderful, Mother?
Let's get a good look at you.
Mother, don't let Roderick fool with my stamp album when I'm gone.
Now, Sam, do write a letter once in a while. Be good about that, mind.
You might send some of those tapes of yours once in a while,
Paris and London.
Well, goodbye.
Sam goes briskly out through the dark portal.
I spoke to Mrs. Fairchild for a moment coming out of church. The rheumatism's a little better, she says. She sends her warmest thanks for the Christmas present. The work basket, wasn't it? It was an admirable sermon, and our stained glass window looks so beautiful, Leonora, so beautiful. Everybody spoke of it, and so affectionately of Sammy. Forgive me, Leonora, but it's better to speak of him than not to speak of him when we're all thinking of him so hard.
He was a mere boy. He was a mere boy, Charles.
My dear, my dear.
I want to tell him how wonderful he was. We let him go so casually. I want to tell him how we all feel about it. Forgive me. Let me walk about a minute. Yes, of course, Ermengarde. It's best to speak with him.
Isn't there anything I can do?
No. Only time. Only the time to pass and consult these things.
Leonora, straying about the room, finds herself near the door to the hall at the moment that her son, Roderick, enters. What's the matter anyway? What's everyone so glum about? The skating was fine today.
Sit down, young man. I have something I want to say to you.
Everyone was there. Lucia skated in the corners with Dan Creighton. Who's it be, Lucia? What'll it be?
I don't know what you mean.
Lucia's leaving us soon, Mother. She's going off with Dan Creighton.
Roderick! I have something to say to you.
Yes, Father.
Is it true, Roderick, that you made yourself conspicuous last evening at the country club? At the Christmas dance, too?
Not now, Charles. I beg of you. This is Christmas dinner.
No, I didn't.
Really, Father, he didn't. It was that dreadful Johnny Lewis.
I don't want to hear about Johnny Lewis. I want to know whether a son of mine,
Charles, I beg of you.
the first family of this city,
I hate this town and everything about it. I always did.
you behaved like a spoiled puppy, sir, an ill-bred spoiled puppy.
What did I do? What did I do that was wrong?
You were drunk and you were rude to the daughters of my best friends.
Nothing in this world deserves an ugly scene like this, Charles. I'm so ashamed of you.
Great God, you gotta get drunk in this town to forget how dull it is. Time passes so slowly, it stands still. That's what's the trouble.
Well, young man, we can employ your time. You will leave the university and you will come into the Baird factory on January 2nd.
I have better things to do than to go into your old factory. I'm going somewhere where time passes. My God.
Roderick, come here just a moment. Charles, where can he go?
Mother, he'll come back. Now I have to go upstairs and pack my trunk.
I won't have any children left.
Mother, he'll come back. He's only gone to California or somewhere. Cousin Ermengarde said that's my packing. He's 1,000 times Cousin Ermengarde.
Won't be long.
Genevieve and Leonora put on their white hair.
It's a very beautiful day. On the way home from church, I stopped and saw Mrs. Foster for a moment. Her arthritis comes and goes.
Is she actually in pain, dear?
Oh, she says it'll be the same in 100 years.
Yes, she's a brave little stoic.
Come now, a little white meat, Mother? Mary, pass my cousin's plate.
What is it, Mary? Oh, here's a telegram from them in Paris. Love and Christmas greetings to all. I told them we'd be eating some of their wedding cake and thinking about them today. It seems to be all decided that they will settle down in the East, Ermengarde. I can't even have my daughter for a neighbor. They hope to build before long somewhere on the shore north of New York. There is no shore north of New York. Well, east or west or whatever it is.
My, what a dark day.
He puts on his white hair.
How slowly time passes when there aren't any young people in the house.
I have 3 children somewhere,
Well, one of them gave his life for his country.
and one of them is selling aluminum in China.
I stand everything, but this terrible soot everywhere. We should have moved a long time ago. We're surrounded by factories. We have to change the curtains every week.
By Genevieve.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it anymore. I'm going abroad. It's not only the soot that comes through the very walls of this house, it's the thoughts. It's the thoughts of what has been and what might have been here. And the feeling about this house of the years grinding away. My mother died yesterday, not 25 years ago. Oh, I'm going to live and I'm going to die abroad. Yes, I'm going to be the American old maid living and dying in a pension in Munich or Florence.
Genevieve, you're tired.
Come, Genevieve, take a good drink of cold water. Mary, open the window a little.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dear Genevieve will come back to us, I think.
She rises and starts toward the dark portal.
You should have been out today, Leonora. It was one of those days when everything was encircled in ice. Very pretty indeed.
Charles rises and starts after her.
Leonora, I used to go skating with Father on cold mornings like this. I wish I felt a little better.
What, have I got 2 invalids on my hands at once now? Cousin Ermengarde, you must get better and help me nurse Charles. I'll do my best.
Well, Leonora, I'll do what you ask. I'll write the puppy a letter of forgiveness and apology this Christmas Day. I'll cable it. That's what I'll do.
He goes out the dark door.
Ermengarde, it's such a comfort having you here with me. Mary, I really can't eat anything. Well, perhaps a sliver of white meat.
I spoke to Mrs. Heed for a moment coming out of church. She asked after the young people. At church, I felt very proud sitting under our windows, Leonora, and our brass tablets. The Bayard aisle. It's a regular Bayard aisle, and I love it.
Ermengarde, would you be very angry with me if I went and stayed with the young people in the spring?
Oh, why no? I know how badly they want you and need you, especially now that they're about to build you a house.
You wouldn't be angry. This house is yours, as long as you want it, remember.
I don't see why the rest of you dislike it. I like it more than I can say.
I won't be long. I'll be back in no time, and we can have some more of our readings aloud in the evening.
Really, Mary, I'll change my mind. If you ask Bertha to be good enough to make me a little eggnog. A little eggnog. Such a nice letter this morning from Mrs. Bayard, Mary. Such a nice letter. They're having their first Christmas dinner in the new house. They must be very happy. They call her Mother Bayard, she says, as though she were an old lady. And she says she finds it more comfortable to come and go in a wheelchair. Such a dear letter. And Mary, I can tell you a secret. It's still a great secret, mind. They're expecting a grandchild. Now, I'll read a little.
She props a book up before her, still dipping a spoon into a custard from time to time. She grows from very old to immensely old. The book falls down. She finds a cane beside her.
Dear little Roderick and little Lucia.
And soon totters into the dark portal. That concludes our play. Thank you again for being a part of our workshop tonight. We hope you enjoyed our Christmas journey through time with the Bayard family. And let's bring out the cast for a curtain call. Everybody get home safe and happy holidays.
Thanksgiving, yes.
Right.